anti-fingerprints or anti-bacterial or anti-scratch, right, doesn't mean that the whole thing is scratch-proof.
There's no such thing as proof. Resistance.
In terms of laminates, other than magic sponge, anything else we can use to actually clean the laminates?
This is a question we want to ask.
Yeah, this thing,
Yeah.
even homeowner.
We have tried all ways.
Wow. Yeah.
Get some insights out from us. Okay, so in today's episode, we'll be discussing about every homeowner's toughest decision during their renovation process, which is laminates. So today, we have an expert here from EDL to explain and answer some of the most commonly asked questions by homeowners. Let's welcome Danny! Yay! Can you just tell us more about yourself and how long have you been in the company and how long have the company been around in the industry?
Hi guys, thanks for inviting. I'm actually Danny here from EDL. So I've been working in EDL for more than 10 years. And a brief background of my company, right? A local company whereby we actually get hold of mainly products from Europe and also from Japan. And we created a great wide variety of selections of laminates from homeowner to choose. And also our background itself, EDL have been in this industry for close about 25 years.
Wow.
Yes.
You're halfway there.
Yeah, I think compared to your, I think I'm halfway there.
25 years? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you guys wondered what EDL stands for?
No, I really want to know.
You're quite curious,
Yeah.
right? Because the other time I interview, right, I asked my boss, hey boss, what does EDL mean? My boss give me that kind of very shocked face. Huh? You don't know what EDL is? Like in my heart, who the
I
hell?
only know EDL is the, JB Highway.
Yeah. So after that, he told me, right, it's actually the initial of their daughters. L is just stand for their surname.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So it's
like-
a more like family business lah.
Yes.
So to start it off, homeowners usually ask us lah, like, what exactly is laminates?
Laminates, right, is actually known as HPL, also known as high pressure laminates. So it actually consists of three decor papers, which is on top is actually the resins, followed by the decor paper, followed by the craft paper.
Craft paper.
Yes. Maybe I can touch on more about the resin first, which is more on a layman term by people will get to see and feel and touch, which is the resin paper. So resin paper actually consists of, it can make out of different kind of finishes. It can be in marble form, it can be in wood grain form, it can be solid colors, it can be in fabric, and can be stone and lastly by metals. Apart from that, right, also can give you different kind of finishes like gloss, textured, matte, and also kind of like very very close to the material that owners are always kind of want to choose.
So what are the types of laminate options available?
Okay, types of laminate option available in EDL, right? Currently we have more than over 500 colors.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's actually quite a lot, and we are actually expanding more because every year we tend to have different designs to really get to you guys to actually choose for the owners also. Yeah, so the 500 designs consist of really mainly on wood grains, stones, solid colors, and even marbles and etc. And really voice down to every year we have different kind of trends. Yeah, that's why we always get different kind of design to evolve in different year.
This year, what is the top designs?
Yeah, this is a common question that owners and designers always want to ask us. So I always ask them back is always what kind of design that you guys are always looking for. Yeah, because this year trend might not suit your style. Yeah, so that's why if you're asking me, right, we actually have this anti-fingerprint laminates whereby, and it come in a bigger size, which is 10 feet.
Actually, 10 feet, right, I feel is very important, especially nowadays the BTO, the ceiling is much higher.
Correct.
So 8 feet wise, definitely we'll see the joint lines.
Speaking of the size, what are the sizes that we can find in your showroom? Like the laminate sizes. Like usually homeowners will ask us like, oh, actually what size is a laminate? One piece. Yeah.
Okay, laminate wise always come in 1.2. I would say in feet, which is 4 feet by 8 feet. Which is approximate 1.2 by 2.4. So whereby EDL are really this year, we are bringing a lot in 10 feet, which is in 3 meter form, whereby we actually create lesser joint lines
Yes.
and also lesser wedges. So let's say you have a wood grains, you will see a continuous kind of like flow of the whole house that
which
you
makes a
won't-
very big difference to the carpentry also.
Yes. Because some of them designers like you guys also want us or suppliers to actually ask for this kind of sizes because of the joint line issue.
Correct.
And what are the different laminates finish available that you have?
But ours is quite a lot. So in terms of laminate finishes, right, we have in matte, textured, gloss. The other one will be the anti-fingerprint laminates, which I just want to touch on. In anti-fingerprint doesn't mean you no need to maintain at all, or no fingerprint at all. You still need to maintain. It's just that you require less maintenance only. A lot of owners have this mindset, right? Hey, wow, I buy this, I just
Don't need to
Don't need
top
to clean
up.
anything.
Yeah, no need clean. Never
You
mind.
auto clean
Yeah,
one.
auto clean. It's like self.
No, so
clean.
like we talk about anti-fingerprint. So anti-fingerprint is also the same thing as what you mentioned earlier. Is the resin that
Yes.
creates the anti-fingerprint effect.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
You also have antibacterial, right?
Yes.
So how does antibacterial work?
Okay, this antibacterial thingy, right? Okay, we actually send our products under SESCO and also Green Guard. So all our laminates, right, is all certified under these two certification.
The main certification.
So let me touch on more about on the green label thingy, whereby we actually under the reduced section, whereby laminates are produced, whereby the omission is actually less toxic to the environment. This is under the green label side.
The next question that homeowners usually ask is always regarding whether is it worth it to afford to pay the extra cost. So are things like color core, as you mentioned, anti-fingerprint and antibacterial, are these laminates actually worth to pay the additional cost?
I would say actually worth it to pay for all these things because owner will have their own budgets and certain budget set aside that maybe their bedrooms, their kitchen, they want to spend a bit more.
Those high traffic areas lah.
Yes, and they won't create or mark up a huge chunk of the renovation cost. So definitely you guys are here to actually advise the owners. Like actually we just need maybe 2 or 3 pieces,
Correct.
which is whereby yes they are actually good, but you don't really spend this huge amount of money.
Agree.
Actually, especially like white color core,
The
that
colour
one, I
core
feel
one,
that one makes a very big difference.
But
Like,
color core one usually we can it's more advisable to use for open shelves.
Yes.
Like for light color laminates. On
Correct.
light color laminates. Because
Correct.
color core not much
Not a
choices
lot
to
of
choose
options
from. There are not a lot of options. Yeah. It's mainly on the lighter side of laminates, is it?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So it does have a darker tones, maybe a handful of 2-3 colors. But white colors or lighter tones like light grey, light brown, or white also, we actually have a white color
Options.
sections. Yes, for you guys to choose.
Okay.
Talking about anti-fingerprint and antibacterial, right?
Yep.
Where is the recommended areas to use? I would assume it's kitchen, right?
Yeah, I will zoom more on a high traffic area. Or maybe your bedroom is it whereby you spend
Kids room.
Yeah. Also you got a good point.
Like
Yeah.
that. You know?
And like pets.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also want to touch on anti-fingerprints or anti-bacterial or anti-scratch, right? Doesn't mean that the whole thing is scratch-proof.
There's no such thing as anti.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as proof. Resistance.
Yes, it's always resistant.
Very important, this word.
Yes. This one across, I would say, is across all the laminates.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just my brand.
But also y'all have the anti-healing,
Yes.
which is the using thermal one, is it? Is
yes, it can be using thermal, and also there's one small little hack that you all can take away from here is the white magic sponge
Oh, our favorite.
from the D
It's our
brand.
lifesaver.
Yeah, am I supposed to say that? You can get it from there.
The D brand from the
I don't know
D
whether-
supermarket.
we always
yeah.
guys here.
Yeah. This one you can actually just ask them to go and just purchase this. It's quite easy. You just gently rub.
Which is also called melamine sponge. lah.
Yeah.
Melamine
I forgot
sponge.
this word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lifesaver.
Mm.
Our best hack.
Correct. You can actually use that.
If you want to know more hacks, that's the one.
Okay, Danny. So next question: what is ABS?
ABS is also known as H-bands, and also is different materials compared to laminates. So when actually source from ABS, right, we need to source differently from our laminate itself. So ABS is actually more like a plastic kind of like made material. Alright, it actually enables for like you always seen on cabinet doors and also wardrobe doors, whereby you can omit all the black lines.
All the high traffic areas lah.
Yes, and you can resist more on knocks.
So is the ABS also helps for us, like it also help owners also, like it's for high traffic areas, so that it will not, so that the laminates won't peel off so easily, is it?
Not really won't peel off. It's actually
More on cheap.
Chips and
more in
knocks.
chips and knocks.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
to add on the durability of the size of the laminate itself.
But for ABS, from what you see, right, normally they have a bit of like glossy, a bit of shiny portion.
So actually we are not able to get an exact like
Or like a matte one. Can we get a matte finish?
Matte you will have, but you will not have 100% match to the laminate
to the laminate.
for sure.
There are some that is matching to your specific laminate, right?
Yes.
What is the percentage you roughly know
I would say for EDL side is about good 60 to 70%
that we
that
have
we
the
have matching
matching?
laminates.
Okay.
Yes, because there's always a third party of the EBS or they will say the H-band makers that sometimes we don't have our own matching laminates to ABS. They will actually match closest to the laminates.
When you say match, right, is it just color or like the grains, the texture?
The color wise, we will try to match the color wise. The grain and the finishes wise, we will try our best to get similar to it because after all, it's still different materials. Because it's like laminates and ABS. Yeah, it's like apple to
Two
orange.
different things. Lah.
Previously, like maybe 10, 20 years ago, I don't think there is ABS is very popular. It's only recent years it got popular. Even my house I don't think got ABS. The laminate is all coming out already.
Yeah, last time we see they are using more on melamine.
But now your EDL bring in more options and more colors to choose
And we also
from.
bring in different width also in 23mm and 45mm. So 23mm normally you'll do for your carpentry doors. So 45mm more on your bedroom
doors.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. Got it.
Okay, so normally for ABS, right, we use on like doors or like drawers for heavy duty areas. Lah. So where else do you all use ABS on?
Use it on like display shelves. Yeah, because we don't want to see the brown
Joint
line.
lines.
Yeah, the joint lines.
Yeah, I mainly use it on doors and drawer panels. Those high traffic areas. Those that homeowners usually will touch, or like their kids will touch, or even like their pets will go and lick and all. So usually I will do it there. Display shelf rarely, because
I think more of the colors also.
because it's the colors that's the thing. Because display shelf usually is open ma.
I guess it also depends on what kind of laminate you use.
Yeah,
lah. If you
yes.
use like color core or that,
Yeah,
then
colour
it's
core
not
then
as
should be
obvious.
Yes, that's why you should use color core.
You recently used color core also, right?
Yeah,
For
I
one of
did.
your project. Yeah,
So
very nice.
I use white laminate. So in the end, I upgrade them to a color core. So we basically use that in the whole living. There's a lot of display shelves. So I would say the joint lines and
The
all
joint
that
line
not
is
so
nicer,
obvious.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, also owner will feel that it's money well spent.
Yeah. Usually they will see like, wow, so expensive.
But when
Then
you
when
do
the
that,
carpentry go up, like,
ah,
wow, so worth it.
they will thank you. They will
like
thank you. They will thank, hey Mandy, you do that very nice.
Next time when they do like, wow, so expensive, then we must shoot back. No, it'll be wow, so worth it. Like,
You wait, I said you wait.
you wait. Okay, so homeowners also ask, laminates can be used for much more than cabinets. Okay, so usually people have the perception that laminate 就是 cabinets, carpentry only. What are some other applications that homeowners may not know that they can use EDL laminates on?
Normally for me, laminate is always used on interior usage, carpentry. And they really want to think of something else, right? They can actually think of our secondary product, which is our EDL compact. So we actually provide tabletop solution as well. So this EDL compact, right, does have in 2 thickness form, which is a 6mm top and also a 10mm top. Just apart from laminates, whereby this compact EDL compact laminates also come in matching laminates.
So meaning that whatever laminates I choose, some of it you have the matching EDL compact, which we will touch base next time. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. It's just a more like what we have in EDL Compact, we have in Magic Laminates.
Laminate.
So I think
Yes.
if you want a more uniform outlook,
Then you can
then
use both.
that's a solution that you can go
But
for.
you also can use laminates on doors, main doors.
Main doors, yes.
Can, right? And then like
Yes.
room doors, all those kind of things. also.
Correct. Because we have a 10 feet. So for sure, one piece will be very nice. There's no joint lines at all.
Agree.
Okay, then what are the priorities homeowners should have when choosing laminate?
Normally, we will advise them the color that they want to use first. The kind of like finishes.
That's where we come in. We recommend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where designers come in.
Because like some clients, right, they have their priority is they don't want to see the joint lines at all. That's why we recommend EDL because of the 10 feet. That one save a lot of.
But I think the colors also really very important because usually we will go tile selection, then after that we will do the laminate selection to make sure that it gels in together also. Yeah, so thankfully they have 500.
And also,
Options.
laminates is always very life driven.
Yeah.
Always very.
It brings out the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very different. Like, I can tell this is like this trend, but doesn't suit you at
Correct,
all. So
correct.
no point, right?
But I also think laminates is also one of the make it and break it of the house design also. Like it's really makes a big difference.
So in terms of percentage wise being visible in the house
Yeah.
is one of the main things.
Correct.
Yes. And also, like for high traffic area, they might consider the anti-fingerprints. Yeah, instead of the textured. Yeah, and then also we have a series of magnetic laminates that you can actually use on a kitchen.
So
on the
magnetic
sideboard.
as in like also is it blackboard also? Or just magnetic only?
The magnetic ones, the matte ones you can actually use on a more like a chalkboard usage. Then we also have a white gloss whereby you can use as a chalkboard.
Whiteboard.
Like a whiteboard. Like.
Like a marker lah.
Yes. So it's actually the same as the colors for the non-magnetic series. Yes, it's just that we have a magnetic sheets in between the laminate itself.
So I guess that's a good solution to have for like kids' room or like work from home.
Yes.
meeting room.
Yes.
I think your
yes.
kids use like if kids use
They'll love it.
the blackboard or
They'll love
whiteboard.
it.
Yeah, they'll feel it.
Not only they love it, you will love it as a parent. Like you don't need to keep like clean. Ask them to just draw this. Don't draw on the wall. Draw this. I give you all permission to draw this.
Okay, so just now we talked about using magic sponge to clean, right? In terms of laminates, other than magic sponge, anything else we can use to actually clean the laminates?
Okay, this
Not very
thing have
This is a
been.
question we want to ask.
Yeah, this thing,
Yeah.
even homeowners
We
also
have
want to
tried
ask.
always, but
Yeah.
the magic sponge is the number
Correct.
one.
But sometimes like the pencil mark or magic sponge might not work as
Yeah.
well.
So normally laminates, right, you can actually use light detergent, all right, or also even with clean time glove. So you need to already clean a few times, because when people or carpenters done up their job, right, the laminates they actually use tarpaulin thinner, especially on matte finish. You
Or
actually
soft
see a
matte.
lot.
Soft matte very obvious.
And on darker shades,
Yes.
you will see a lot of stains itself.
Yes.
So this is more like the oil stains. So to get rid of the oil stains, normally I'll use Magic Clean for my own house to clean it. But you need to wipe through the whole panel, not just that portion only.
Also, just so wipe the entire cabinet.
Yeah, a lot of people will only see a certain portion, which is the stain. They will
Yeah,
write that
usually
stain
homeowners
part.
will
on
just,
it.
like, clean that-
Eh, see,
Why like become
eh,
worse?
then they will call their designer. How come the stain still there?
Yeah, true.
But it's actually they don't realize that they never clean the whole panel of it. They should actually clean the whole panel and clean it with a clean time cloth again.
But so usually you advise is always try the first step is always try the normal kitchen cleaner first and just normal sponge.
Correct.
Then the next question that we always want to ask, I think not only homeowners, I think as designers we also will check is can we use turpentine or thinner on the laminate?
I don't think this is necessary nowadays because our whole household appliances is very good. It's good enough and it's good enough to actually clean out all these things itself. So tapping, as I said, thinner will actually give more oil stains on the
Because it's oil
matte.
based.
Yeah. So anything on smooth surface, you will easily see when you're using oil-based solution.
Oh, okay.
So this is a very good sharing that owners must really know about this. It's quite easy one. It's very layman, really very layman.
Any tips you have for homeowners in terms of cleaning wood grain laminates or like especially wood grain laminate because there is
There's like grains,
Yeah.
There's
things
grains.
get stuck.
Still the same form of method. It's just that try to clean along the
Follow the
follow the
flow.
lines.
yes. Then also appeals to maybe your some of the textured patterns or some of the very created kind of like looks. Just clean along the greens.
Oh, okay.
It's the same method. It's very easy. Trust me.
Okay.
Laminates have been in the trade for very, very long.
With like the cleaning, right? Like anti-fingerprint, antibacterial. Does prolonged cleaning or like solutions we use actually wear off the...
Oh no. This is another question that owner will ask me. You will not wear off the anti-fingerprints function unless you abuse the laminates.
What exactly is
Use
abuse?
pen knife.
Pen knife. Some people use sandpaper.
They want to test.
There's also,
they want to test.
Yeah, there's also another solution that is the no. You know, the GIF.
Yeah.
There's sieve. There's
There's like
soluble
microbial
beeps. That one is a no for laminates also.
But the sieve, if it's the don't have that micro one, because they have the non-micro one,
Yes.
right? That one is okay.
That one I still don't recommend. I would say maybe it might be too strong.
Okay.
Yes.
When you say you don't recommend, it's because like it scratches off the top surface or
Because we might not know what kind of ingredient
it's
does.
inside.
Yeah. So normally you always use the light cleaning detergent will do. So it's very easy to
What about like
clean.
kitchen sprays?
Multi-purpose
Like
cleaner.
multi-purpose
That one
cleaner.
can.
Can.
Yeah, so actually they don't need to go and buy a special.
Don't need. They just
yeah.
need to use Mama Ling Bong
只要
those
煮饭
kind.
就可以了。
Yeah. But it's not a one-time thing. Meaning not like you use one time, it's gone. You need to like consistently clean it. Yeah.
You recommend 1 week once or
Depends how much you use the area. Kitchen, maybe you clean. Normally people clean, maybe they cook, they will clean immediately.
Yeah, because of all the oil.
Yeah. They won't leave it there. Yeah, unless you have a party before that night. Then the next morning you'll clean it.
But then nowadays, like a lot of people don't really clean their own house lah. Usually they hire.
They hire someone.
Yeah, I do not. I do not. That's why you see my kitchen is oil. Yeah.
Besides all these cleaning tips, do you have other tips? What's your recommendation in terms of like deciding on the laminates?
You can always ask them to drop by our new showroom. A very nice showroom that we
It
have
is.
now
really
very
very
nice.
at 70 Woodlands Terrace. It's a bit far away though. But
It
trust
is.
me,
it's worth it.
when you guys come to our showroom, it's a very eye-opener. It's a very nice space that you can see everything. Really everything.
I think one of the tips that we usually give homeowners is that whenever we come to laminate selection and all, we only see small pieces of laminates. Especially for solid colors, easy. It's just a color. But in terms of wood grains and those like got marble, those kind, ideally best is for them to go to your showroom because your showroom do showcase the full size of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll be surprised it will be quite a big difference from the
It's
small
very,
sample.
very big difference. So I think that's very important for homeowners. If they want to choose laminates, I think they need to go down to your showroom.
Yes, because we have a lot of different light adjustment room that they can see in
Oh, the
laminates
one that we
in different
playing, the color.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a very nice place
We
that
never play lah. We see.
we try.
We never play. We are
Because-
very serious.
yes. Because now lightings also plays a lot of parts in their houses. So lightings in a certain different tones of lightings might portray different kind of looks.
Agree. Nowadays, a lot of homeowners like the a bit warm looking lights kind. Yeah.
Correct. So they can actually come in to our showroom to see the real life because we did up a lot of like kitchens,
Yeah.
our compacts, and even we have handles, and also we have like portray different kind of full size images. They can actually touch and feel also.
So actually, EDL does a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even handles also.
yeah.
Handles and knobs.
One of my homeowners did buy handles from EDL for the wardrobe before. Yeah.
Yes.
It's really very nice.
Touching on like visiting your showroom, right? Do they have to make appointment beforehand or they can just drop by?
They can just drop by, but we don't open on Sundays. So we only open half days on Saturdays. But Monday to Fridays definitely is like normal working hours.
Walk
So
in lah.
yeah, you can just walk in, and there's always duty personnel to actually serve the customers. So no worries.
Main takeaways homeowners should take from this episode is the cleaning, how to clean it, and then also consider whether it suits their lifestyle to change to color core or like anti-fingerprint.
Worth it. Very worth it.
Okay, so that's all for this episode. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.